know what it is, but I just adore my trinkets. If you enjoy, feel free to like and subscribe, and let me know what you would like to see or for me to improve. Okay, where should we start? Let's start off with this little crystal. This is made out of epoxy resin. I made this, and I like that it looks like snow falling. Snow fall. It's very fun to make. It doesn't make a super loud sound. It's quite beautiful. This one here, I believe, makes a wonderful sound. This is a relatively new item for me. There's a little plastic handle in there. Let me just take that out real quick. I purchased this at Goodwill. It is like a sun catcher in its own way. I like to put these little fake candles into here because I do not want to put a real candle into this. Okay. This right here, it may look like just a cheap stone that you purchase at Dollar Tree, which may be where this is from, but it is the sentimental value that holds its weight. I was given this by a veteran when I went into the VA hospital to do some service work of spreading the recovery message. A very sweet and kind man gave this to me. It meant a lot to me because I felt incredibly out of place because I am not a veteran, and I felt like, why did they want to hear what I have to say? And it made an impact. So I like to keep this one close. Keeping with this theme, we have the Accept Stone. This one holds great significance to me because this was a stone that I received when I completed my hopefully last forever, substance abuse treatment program. It was 2.5 years ago, and this one I frequently hold in my hands about once a week. It's a reminder of where I've come from and that anything is possible. Okay. This is a little baby. It's very random. But this little guy is from my favorite art museum in the entire world, the American Visionary Art Museum in Baltimore. I had one of these when I was 16, and I have lost all of my belongings several times in my life. So the last time I went back for a visit, I made sure to spend a good old 10 cents on this little guy, and I'd say it was a good purchase. This fabulous creature right here, I have absolutely no clue what this thing is, to be honest. It is a mixture of several animals, and it is just beautiful. Look at that. I just love the way clear glass reflects on two things. My brother gave this to me for Christmas last year. Its little tail is broken a bit, but that's okay with me. It's a magnificent creature. All of the trinkets that tend to have the most significance to me are not expensive, nothing glamorous. Sentimental value holds the key. This is just a regular rock that my husband painted while he was in rehab, and we had been apart for several months. And it was a very thoughtful gift. This to me is the perfect kind of gift. Literally, anything that is thoughtful and from the heart. It says, speak with your heart. Yes. This is a dog tag from the store that I used to work at. Hollywood Feed. Excellent dog and cat store. This is my sweet dog, Persephone, who was lost by a rover sitter. Very tragically, I have quite a lot of information about this on TikTok. Still looking for her. It's been 2 years. Unlikely she will ever be found, but I'll never entirely give up hope on that. This was one of her little dog tags. Resin doesn't make a lot of noise. I'll hold that up for you. It doesn't make a ton of noise, but it sure is beautiful. This is a little epoxy resin bottle with some moss, and the coloring was done with some alcohol inks. This is a little bottle of stones, and there goes the top. This was from a dear friend of mine's wedding. So therefore, it holds sentimental value. And there is another epoxy resin bottle. The top does not stay on very well, but I really adore the way that the clear looks, much like this friend over here. Let's move him aside. This here was my first wedding ring. It has quite a story, which I won't tell you the whole story. But like I got married, we did not have wedding rings. It wasn't until I got clean that we were able to purchase them. This one, unfortunately, had some decay over time. It was handmade by a local artist, and it agitated my skin after a year and a half. So now I wear this one right here, which has my birthstone right there on it. We have here this little tree. This was given to me by my sister, who is the best in the world. And I'm so grateful to be getting closer to my sister again. So I hold this one quite near to me. I'm sure there are a lot of Lego fans out here. The Legos make great noises. This is from the Lego plant set that I adore. There are little butterflies. All of these sets, they reuse recycled parts from old Lego sets. And I think that is the best part. It is supposed to be flowers, but I really like the morphing of a plant and insect. Or resin. These are real flowers dropped inside. I find this one quite calming and satisfying to gaze at. It's almost like there is an entire world trapped within. So beautiful. This is one of my very most favorite trinkets. Tapping on that for you. This was given to me by my mom, with little notes that I can read, although they are hard to reach. But they are there to comfort me in times of need. And I adore the sentiment and the little design on here that reads Hope. H-O-P-E. Hope. We all need that in our lives. This is a random stone. I don't know which stone it is. I apologize for that. Now this is one of my very favorite items. It's one of the few trinkets I have that survived my active addiction and still lives with me today. I got this from this amazing reptile store in Charlotte. North Carolina. There's a little glitter in there, and I just love the way that this moves, and I think that this is epoxy resin as well. This is a miniature sample bottle of my favorite perfume. I only wear one perfume, and it is the only thing that I will splurge money on beauty-wise. And I mean literally. I don't get my nails done. I don't have my hair dyed or cut. I do everything myself. Victor and Ralph. It still smells exactly the same. Victor and Ralph's Flower Bomb is what I will spend money on. And I really like the mini bottles. I bought 4 of these mini samples for $40 on Facebook Marketplace. Which I believe is quite a good deal because this perfume is very expensive. We have this fish. Something about it has just always captivated me. I have had this fish for almost 10 years. Got this fish at a thrift store in Maryland where I grew up. This fish has just always made an impact on me. It has a lot of personality, I would say. Here's a little throwback item. I don't know how many of you had Fisher-Price toys when you were a child. Before they recognized the choking hazard in toys, this is how the little Fisher-Price people looked. Originally, they were all wood, and then they started giving them plastic heads. And like this plastic crown, the hair, the collar, but the body is wood. And then later on, they made the bodies all plastic. These were my mom's toys originally. So these were from the 1960s. And they were my favorite toys of all time. I did not like the little round pudgy plastic Fisher-Price people. I wanted these ones. And these two were my favorites. So my mom and I went through all of the people about a month ago, and she let me take home my 2 favorites as a child. We had about 5 of these moms, and for some reason, this one was my favorite, even though she is missing a lot of her face. But I did like the plastic body on her. I'm not going to pick this up back here because it is a lamp. Let me just move these out of the way. This is a lamp. I'll let you see him. This is my little turtle lamp. Sight, truly. This was given to me by my best friend's daughter. And I love it, truly. Yeah, just because this is here, I'll show you. Little dish that I recently acquired at Goodwill, and I filled it with these little people because I like them. They remind me of an artist that I can't recall the name of at the moment, but I love these little people. And last but not least, we have my little vintage pumpkin. It is an anthropomorphic pumpkin, which used to be highly popular long before I was born. I'm obsessed with Halloween, and if you would like, I can do a Halloween decoration ASMR collection because I have an abundance of it. This is my newly acquired Facebook Marketplace find, and I love it. I love the yellow eyes. It really gives it a lot of character. I sure hope you enjoyed this video. I am very... Oh my goodness.